Well, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Kendra here, and today is the first day of the kickstart of It's Your Health. This is a separate section of my YouTube channel where I focus primarily on health and things that are happening every day in society when it comes to your health. I'm seeing a lot of things in practice, and I think that it's important that we have providers out here that's willing to educate the public and give you guys some good, solid information that you guys can take with you so that you can make informative decisions when it comes to your health, guys. You don't want to be one of those people that just jump on the bandwagon of doing everything that everyone else does without really educating yourself and finding out what is important, what should we be doing, when it comes to our health. You don't want to go in a doctor's office and tell them that you're doing something or you started doing this diet or this crazy diet just because everyone else is doing it or because you think it's the thing to do. So today on It's Your Health, we're going to talk about the vegan diet. I'm going to cover that diet, and primarily because I'm seeing a lot of patients come into the office that are developing anemia, B12 anemia. And I have had some patients develop iron deficiency anemia, and this is all from the vegan diet. Okay guys, so without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, first we're just going to jump right into it. We're just going to talk about what the vegan diet is. The vegan diet is really a diet that consists of fruits, vegetables, legumes, grains, and nuts. That's it. So anyone that's on a vegan diet does not consume any animal-based products, and they will not consume any meat products. Okay, so animal-based products would be things that come from an animal, such as a chicken laying eggs. You eat eggs, or milk that comes from a cow, or maybe cheese that they've made from a cow. So those things you would not consume. Those would be quote unquote considered animal-based products. But here's another thing that we have to keep in mind and think about too when you're a vegan. If you're not taking in any animal-based products, then that means you're also not taking in any vitamins. Most of the vitamin supplements that are made come from an animal. Bet you guys didn't know that. B12 is one of the main vitamins that we get from eating meat. We get B12 from the consumption of meat. Now, if you're a vegetarian, most vegetarians take some type of supplement, okay? Or they may take some animal-based products in. Hence, they're able to get the B12. You have to understand is that a lot of times when people cut meat out their diet, they're thinking meat is only good for protein. Guys, meat is not just good for protein. Meat is also good for B12. What is B12 good for? B12 is good for the reproduction of red blood cells. You need vitamin B12 in order to make healthy red blood cells. We need these red blood cells so that they can feed the organs, so that it can go to the heart, the kidneys, the liver, the lungs. You need those healthy red blood cells. You make those red blood cells in the bone marrow. Every 120 days, you will make new red blood cells. Some of those blood cells will be good and some of them will be bad. The ones that are bad, a lot of times the body will discard them and get rid of them. But let's think about this, guys. If you don't have enough B12 on board, what's going to happen is every time those red blood cells goes to look for that B12 so that it can make red blood cells, it can't do it. There's also some other components that's needed to make healthy red blood cells too, but we won't get into that today. Today we'll focus primarily on the vegan diet. And by cutting out a lot of the meats and animal-based products, you're therefore causing yourself to have a B12 deficiency. It's funny that I just took care of a patient today who had this exact problem. She had cut out meat, red meat, and chicken, fish. She cut out all those things out of her diet. And she noticed that she was able to lose weight. And so that's why she continued on doing that. But then she came back in and she complained that she was tired and fatigued all the time. And this is the number one complaint that I get a lot of times with patients. They'll come back into the office complaining of tiredness and fatigue. Why are you tired and fatigued? You're tired and fatigued because you have developed anemia. When you develop anemia, that means that you're not making enough red blood cells. your red blood cells are not able to feed that heart, feed the lungs, feed the kidneys. It's not able to do that because you're not giving it B12, and it needs it, guys. So, I wish that people would just educate themselves on this before they decide to go with a strict vegan diet. Because here's the thing. If you're going to eliminate meat out your diet, which I'm all for pro-choice, and I don't think all meat is good meat. I don't. I only eat fish and chicken. And I just don't like what they're doing to the cows, and I don't like the fact that it takes a whole week for beef or steak to digest in the GI system. Yeah, it takes a whole week for steak to digest in your colon. So what do you think happens to the rest of that food that sits in there? It rots in your guts, and then that sets you up for colon cancer. So I'm not a quote-unquote advocate of red meat. However, I am an advocate of the byproducts of red meat. So the things that we get, the supplements we get from red meat, the byproducts that we get from red meat, not necessarily milk. So I think milk is made for the baby calf. I think they need to have, I don't think the human body was able to digest milk, but that's a whole nother video. We won't get off into that. What I want to focus on the fact that the vitamins that they make from animals, from cows, such as collagen. Collagen is a big one, guys. We need collagen for our skin, our hair, and everything. For all these cells to be healthy and good, we need a collagen supplement. But man has found some kind of way, with the use of yeast and bacteria, they have made a vegan collagen. I can't say I would want to take a vegan collagen. I can't say that. Bacteria. Well, you think about it. Some of the antibiotics are made from bacteria, and you get a lot of side effects from taking antibiotics. So I don't think I want that either. So we need to think about these things before we decide to just go with a vegan diet. The other thing that you got to think about going with a vegan diet is also it causes bone deterioration. It causes you not to have strong, healthy bones. Why? Because you're not taking a calcium supplement. Guys, you should be taking 1,000 milligrams of calcium per day. And if you are a female over the age of 50, you should be taking 1,200 milligrams of calcium per day. Calcium is one of those supplements that is neglected a lot. I see it a lot in practice. People just don't want to take calcium. For some reason or another, they don't want to take it. And they're neglecting to take it. And so what happens, if you think about episodes where you hear people say, I was eating a piece of chicken and I bit down on it and my tooth cracked. You know why that happened? Brittle bones. Brittle bones because they don't take calcium. If you are a vegan, guys, you're going to have brittle bones. You're going to have bone deterioration because you're not taking calcium. Where do you think you get your biggest source of calcium from? Animal-based products. You don't get the biggest source of calcium from green beans. That's where they're getting their calcium from. Green beans, guess what? It's not enough. It's not enough. You also get vitamin C from green beans, but that too is not enough. It's not the highest form of vitamin C, and it's not the highest form of calcium. And as you get older, your bones need more and more and more calcium in order for them to stay strong and healthy so that you don't get osteoporosis and weakened brittle bones. Now, the third and final thing that I want you guys to think about before starting a vegan diet is the fact that you won't get omega-3. Omega-3 fatty acids is good for brain development, memory. As you get older, you need that. And the other major thing that it's important for is developing healthy heart cells. So guys, if you're vegan, how are you going to get the omega-3? You get it from fish oil pills if you don't eat fish. There's a lot of people out here who don't like fish, the taste of fish, so they take fish oil pills. That will give them the supplement that they need. But again, if you're vegan, you won't get those things. So again, now you're not developing good, healthy heart cells so that you don't develop heart disease and things of that nature. So guys, I want you guys to think about this. This was a short, quick video on the vegan diet and just the impact that it has on your body. I want you guys to think about that before choosing to go on a vegan diet. If you want to cut meat out your diet, I recommend that you go on a vegetarian diet. Make sure you take your supplements. Make sure that you take your fortified cereals, your B12 supplements, and things of that nature. Because again, guys, fortified cereals, these vitamins have been added to this cereal so that you get the vitamins and nutrients that you need. But again, it is made from animal-based products. So guys, just keep that in mind. Remember that before deciding to go with a vegan diet. Is it really good for your health? Guys, I hope this video was informative for somebody. I hope it helped somebody. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have access to health care and really need this vital information. And then I know there's some people that just don't know. And sometimes, you know, guys, I always say in life, once you learn better, guys, you should do better. And also, guys, if you have any other questions you want to know more about this, leave them in the comment section, guys. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. And please let me know if you want any other topics in the near future. Remember, this is the first video on It's Your Health, and I'm going to be covering a broad range of topics and other topics in the future, in the videos to come. This is just a kickstart. I wanted to get this video out because there's so many people. I'm seeing this. This is repetitive, guys. This is happening. I'm getting this now at least once a week. At least once a week, I'm getting somebody in the office who's decided to cut meat out their diet. I don't have a problem with people not eating meat. If you don't want to eat meat, that's fine. I don't believe all meat is good meat. And mainly because of the salt, all the salt that's in pork, it's really not good for your vascular system. So I don't really recommend pork either. But, you know, the main two sources of protein that I recommend would be fish or chicken. So until next time, guys, stay healthy, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.